Hello and welcome. Great viewers all over the world, wherever you're watching me from, I thank you so much for joining me on this episode. I appreciate you wherever you're connecting from. If you're joining me from any part of the world, I say thank you very much for your contribution to the channel. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much. And remember, in this channel, we do not talk against people, neither do we preach hate speech, but we are bringing information to your doorstep. There are so many information that will elude us because we are too busy or because of one thing or the other. I make research to get these videos to bring it to your doorstep. You watch the video. After watching, you can go to the comment section and put down your comments. It is for educational purpose. It is for us to get informed. It is not to demonize anybody or to talk down on anybody, but to set the record straight. Because the conventional media most times cannot do everything for us. They can't say it the way we want it. We come on social media, we share these videos, then we go to the comment section and we share our views. Feel free to say it the way you feel it. Nobody's going to attack you. Nobody's going to come against you. Just express yourself. That is what we are doing on this channel. And we'll continue to bring news and information. More especially news about Nigeria, Africa, and the world as well, in general. We'll bring it to your doorstep for you to know what is actually going on. If you stick to us, you will never be left behind. You will be updated and you will know what is going on. That is why we are here. Thank you so much for joining. Let us watch this video. Watch it patiently from beginning to the end. I will bet you will not regret your date. Let's watch.
Yahoo boy use you run mad. Another Yahoo boy wey need mad person still jam you for street. Hey, party after party.
This morning,
over the last decade, there has been a high rise of internet fraud in Nigeria. The street name for such is Yahoo NG.
According to the FBI, these are just some of the defendants involved in what they describe as the largest online fraud scheme in the country that had worldwide implications.
This menace caused by these internet fraudsters is a national embarrassment, as Nigerians are now stereotyped as fraudsters by foreigners. Nigeria remains on the red list of many countries, and Nigerians have to go through great lengths to gain the trust of foreigners and investors. These days, more people are aware of the tactics of these internet fraudsters, thereby making it difficult for them to carry out their deceptive acts.
they allegedly sent an email that appeared to be from the company's chief accounting officer to another employee ordering the transfer.
This development has led to the emergence of Yahoo Plus. Yahoo Plus is the use of metaphysical powers by the so-called Yahoo boys and girls to compel victims to do their biddings. This Yahoo Plus often requires certain diabolical rituals, such as human sacrifice. Other diabolical activities carried out by these Yahoo boys and girls in their quest for riches includes bathing with specially made soaps, sleeping in coffins, taking baths in burial grounds, market squares, acting mad in public places for a while, and in some cases, sexual intercourse with a mad person. These are just a few of the horrible acts they have to go through in their quest to make riches and make mama proud.
These boys are heartless. They are after the bag, as they say now. So they will do everything, because what someone would say is that the markets are plenty. Many people are there, so it's not moving anymore. Then now they need to like go extra mile. You know, money is additive. Free money is additive. When you get free money, it's additive. Now, when that money stop coming, you see, you're gonna be curious. You will go extra mile just to like get back that money.
Daju Kala, don't do transfer. Yeah, all of those things. These are things we push into the society. These are things we tell younger generations. That's okay. So now when you repeat these things often and often and often, they see it as normal things. So now they will Daju, they will color, they won't do transfer.
A lot of girls have been used for rituals by men who are oftentimes their boyfriends for this Yahoo Plus. The surprising thing is that some women, despite knowing the risks involved in dating these Yahoo boys, seem to prefer them to hard-working men, making an honest living.
I saw a picture on one of my friend's status. on WhatsApp, and I was like, you have this beautiful girl, you know I'm single, you know. So, and she was like, okay, she's going to give me her contact. We met, and it was actually a very beautiful outing from one joint to the other, you know. So then when we were talking, she asked about my view. Okay, so I can't remember what we really said that led to that question, but she asked about my view. My normal service, the trend in the society is we try to use a touch name for criminal activities. Instead of calling a thief, we call it they have embezzled our money, you know. So when you use the word embezzlement, it makes the offense lighter. Somebody that has stolen money is a thief, actually. So a thief is a thief. So I call Yahoo guys criminals, because somebody that has worked for 35 years, saving up for retirement and all, you just wake up one day, you hacked into your account and you took all of the money. So you are not a Yahoo guy, you're a criminal. And until we start to name people what they are, we stop sugarcoating criminal offenses and all. I don't think we're going to get it right. So I was very blatant with her, and I told her they are criminals. So I saw the face, but she tried to cover it up with a smile. Nothing concerns me anyway. So we moved on. We went to ShopRite, and one other joint. She was the one that led me there then. So I can't actually remember the third place. So later that night, I called her when I wanted to sleep, and that was when she told me, guy, we can't continue because you are not a Yahoo guy. But what I told her was, but averagely I'm not doing bad. Well, I might not be able to spend like a Yahoo guy because I work for my money, and anybody that works for money knows how to spend it. But before I woke up the other day, I couldn't see her status again. I couldn't even message her. So I noticed she blocked me. I just notified her friend what transpired, and she said that she was going to talk to her, but after a week I just decided if what she wants is a Yahoo guy, definitely if I try to push that relationship, I will try to start to please her. I want to please her, and that's not me. That's not what I want. I don't want to be pleasing somebody out of my own will in a relationship. Let it be mutual, let it flow. So I just let her be until I think on the 3rd or 4th of January. So this year, she just messaged me that do I still remember so person? I said, well, yes. So she told me about her date, and when I asked, she said a Yahoo boy actually used her. That according to what they saw, at least if it's natural death, anybody can die anytime. But she died in her supposed boyfriend's house, you know, and one of her female private parts, the breast, is gone, you know. So that's what she told me. So it was I woke up, I couldn't stop thinking about it, because I'm very sure she wouldn't have been the only one outside there with that mentality. So I was like, okay, let me try to put it out and just write about it. I always want to educate and teach people the little I know as well on my wall.
The question is why? Why do some women go through this risk? Why do some men go through this lengths to make money? Why the desperation for a wealth that will never last? Who should be blamed for these atrocities?
I think why girls think Yahoo boys, of course, is because, let's just say, that's a poverty out of the whole thing. And then secondly, you not believing in yourself. Because if you believe in yourself, you can make stuff happen for you. You don't need no fucking Yahoo boy. You can do stuff for yourself. But then, and they are being gullible. You see a new iPhone, you want to get it. Work for it. Work for it. No. You rather choose to follow because you think a Yahoo boy will get the phone for you. Putting your life at risk. It's just, I feel they are daft. That's just what it is.
For me, I would say 3 things. Number 1, they are lazy. Number 2, they are not contented with what they have. And then number 3, they want an easy life. And nothing easy lasts long. Nothing easy lasts long. You have to work for it. Because what you don't work for, you don't know the work. You understand? So they want something fast, they want something easy. Fine, if you get a ready-made husband or a ready-made boyfriend, awesome. But as long as he's not lazy and he's not cheating another person to make you happy, it's fine. But these girls are lazy, they're greedy and not contented, and then they want a short life, fast life.
If you know who you are, you know what you want, you won't just chip in yourself for guys who you don't even know what they do, and many of them, they end up becoming cases of ritual victims, so but when you know who you are, you know what you want in life, you'll be able to comport yourself properly, you'll be able to you'll be able to look for somebody who can bring out the best in you. And it's not Yahoo boys, many of them, they don't even know what they are doing for a living, it's just to scam people off their hard-earned money.
Does the fault lie with a government that has failed to provide the basic amenities of survival for its people? A government that creates room for criminals in positions of authority? A government that does not punish criminals, but rather celebrates them and makes them leaders.
In civilized countries now, you see that they're not, it's not that they don't want all these things now, but those people are providing most of these things for them. You see, they are basic things like the house, the car, the things that they need, basic amenities. When you have those basic needs, you won't have that need to be, the greed for other things. So because of the fear of the unknown, and most of our young ones want to be their father. They have served this country for 36 years, no pension, nothing to show for it. And some of them serve with all their hearts and their might. So now when they look at this, they say, no, they say they didn't have the shortcuts and died even next month. You understand? They don't have that benefit now. So it's when you are living, you can now tell the story.
Does the blame lie with parents for mounting pressure on their children to make it big? For not reporting their children to the law enforcement agencies to be probed for their sudden, questionable wealth?
Parents are not happy because there are some parents that know that, look, you know your standard. Where's your son getting these expensive clothes, expensive cars, expensive phones? You know that they are not working actually, but you receive gifts from your son and you are happy for them that they are making it in life. A moral and reasonable parent will sit his or her son down and say, look, how do you get this money? How come? You understand? But this overnight you see your son becomes rich and no question. So our parents are the number one problem. If our parents will be able to caution our children, report our children to the force, they are helping them. They are not like hating on them. They are helping them.
Should we blame the greed and insatiable appetites for wealth by men and women? The glorification of this act by some celebrities and influencers in their content, their lyrics, and their words? Or should we accept that every party shares in the blame for failing in one way or the other?
I'm telling you now, I'm scared of this direction now. Because one, now, most of their youth, most of the so-called even parents now, no more parents. Because they don't know what is their left from their left and their right now. So can't even tell their children what is wrong and right. Because even they are confused. Because they lack that parents now as well. So that's a lot of things are causing all these problems now. So I think now one is morals and value. Secondly is still government having that standard about convincing people that have done things wrong. And also promoting people that have done good things.
The perpetrators of this act and their victims are our brothers, our sisters, husbands, wives, and our loved ones. No one knows who is next. With our collective efforts as Nigerians, we can fight this evil, shun this evil act, expose the perpetrators of this evil act, and let the government punish these criminals accordingly.
If you go to common China, if you steal, they'll kill you. Ask anybody there. If you go to like Dubai now, everybody, if you are in Nigeria now, travel to other countries now, you behave yourself. You join a queue. But here, nobody joins queue because even your leaders are misbehaving. So you follow them, you follow suit now.
Let us declare war against these enemies of humanity. Remember, evil prevails when good men keep quiet and do nothing.
Say you wanna bamba, you wanna chill with the big boys, and your body can tell you anything when you see, you take them. As for me, anything we God no give me, I don't want.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have learned something from what you have just watched in the video. Let us go to the comment section and put down our comments from what you have just watched. Let us try to make a sense out of every nonsense that we have seen and watched and heard. Let us make a sense out of it. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much for joining. I will see you again next time. Remember this.